inspection. Sir, tell us about your vehicle. He doesn't know what to do with stands. It's a clean restaurant. Congratulations on putting together such a fine specimen. It's shaped like a laser beam.
Sway through the crowd through an empty space. And if you say run, I'll run with you. And if you say hide,
caused by yourselves. Lots of damage caused by other people that you blamed on them and they blamed on you, and we had to figure it out. And we eventually just said both of you go somewhere else. The heroic fix, this car blew up a motor probably once a race. And we don't know if the motor that they had for this race was a Volkswagen motor or some other brand of motor or some sort of IMCA, whatever, Dodge collaboration. But we know they blew it up, they fixed it last night, and we still don't know what kind of motor they have in it now because they never stay with the same one twice. That is the number 80 Event Horizon, 1980 Plymouth Rock.
That sound is, give it to me now. The film was appropriate. We decided to give this trophy to a car that for years ran a Honda motor in something that wasn't a Honda. And then they found a pretty lemony S2000 that had sat in a yard for about 6 years. And it basically met budget, much to our amazement. And then when they put the right motor in the right car, it came in second overall. So we're giving them this trophy to go, wow, we're so impressed. Why don't you put a 3.4 V6 in it instead? The GM Sound of Power goes to number 19, Schnitzel Sushi Racing. Delivering the I Got Screwed Award. As a longtime Class C winner, I know how hard it is to win that class when you drive utter garbage. Every time you come and you pray and you hope. There's nothing more garbage than an AMC. Midday Saturday, we're leading the class in an AMC. Then my dearly beloved friend, Frank, may have gotten in the car and gotten a black flag. And that's okay. It's okay. But then, like, the exhaust fell. We're not quite screwed yet, right? Everything's fine. Well, about halfway through the day today, the oil pump decided, nah, bro, I ain't doing that no more. So they went from class leading after trying for many years to win that class in this car to, well, we're pushing it on the trailer, okay. I Got Screwed goes to 402, Team Lobo on their 1982 AMC Spirit. Mention to a hella sweet and a butt terrible. We're going to start with the hella sweet trophy. We just kind of really liked the vibe of this car. First, it was a car racing for charity. It was a bunch of rookies racing for charity. They decided, oh, we'll get in lemons and we'll give someone $4,000 to weld a cage. It was garbage. But they didn't stop. They went and got it fixed. And they got it together. Great. And then at the end of Saturday, everyone knows you're supposed to torque your wheels on. Nuts and studs. What? Well, they lost all 5 of them. And then they tried to get some, and it didn't really work out, but they got back out on track today. The entire time, immaculate vibes. And I don't hate all BMWs. So, hella sweet this race is number 1, Spectrum Racing in their 2004 BMW 330. We're not actually saying they're terrible, but I've seen a lot of cars come through tech, and this one was crusty at a level I didn't know they'd make it on a racetrack. And it still had its registration stickers from like a time and date when now those folks can vote and stuff. They had to fail tech twice to finally get the job done. They got black flagged for crabbing on the track. Then it decided, I don't want this hump in the back anymore, so bye, Felicia. And also, their team name, pretty but terrible. 3 guys, 1 Fiero, a 1986 Pontiac Fiero. Yeah. Team, how y'all doing? So, I'll try to run through these quickly because I know we all want to go home so we can go to work tomorrow. Woo! Okay. All right, yeah. Okay, so we have a special judges award for the team that is still tipping. They are still swinging and banging. That is the official name we're going to go with on this. They had a Mazda Miata, but unlike most Miatas, they had a heck of a theme, and it was a fun car for everyone. And so, it was, High Life Sippin' and Texas Tippin' Award. So these guys got their Miller beer, they got their swingers, they open the trunk, and there's a light bright with a message on it.
the important thing was, what they did was they made cookies on the theme of their car. They sold them to a lot of people around you, and they ended up donating a lot of money, creating a lot of donations to give to Ranger Road this weekend. The number was in the 3 figures. I don't have the exact number offhand, but it was an amazing family effort by a team that didn't need to be doing these things, and they did it, and that's really the spirit of Lemons. Number 770 Electric Lizards 1995 Plymouth Neon. Next one we have is the organizer's choice. We were very impressed with this rookie team, mostly because of the car they brought, the way they modified it. It was such a lemony deal. We were so thrilled about it. It actually, the motor was so terrible, it actually comes with its own overselling name called Mad Vulcan Power. And that would mean it is a Ford product with a 3-liter pushrod cast iron powerhouse of a V6 engine in a Ford Taurus. These guys built it really nicely. They put big brakes on it. They didn't do anything else to cheat, because brakes aren't cheating. Good attitude about them. They impressed us with everything that a rookie team should do in a fresh build, and that is why they're winning the Org's Choice. Number 27, Bent Rods Racing. Award, I have to unbutton my jacket so you can see the vintage Texas Tippin shirt, because this is a award of throwbacks. We are now Texas Tippin once again. We have some loyal Houstonians here, thank you. There's so many things that the stars have aligned to make these guys win IOE. It has been, I don't know how many years they have, I'm not going to listen to you. I don't trust you. That's fine. Anyway, so these guys have been in Lemons as long as I've been judging Lemons, which is 2009, which is 15 years. They came back after, how old are their kids now, teenagers? 8 and 10. They have, one of the guys is now a dad with 2 kids that are close to their terrible teens. And he decided to come back and do Lemons. And he did it in the most throwback way, because they're into rotaries. But they didn't do a Mazda RX-7, they didn't do an FC or an FA or even FD. They found the unobtainium super rare, only made a few thousand of them, truck with a rotary called the Reepoo. They got the most rustiest, scariest looking thing. You need to get a shot if you get within 20 feet of it. But it was quick, it put down laps, and it's from the 70s, and it just did an amazing job. It probably beat a lot of you guys, no offense. So I am more than elated, I am beyond elated to give these guys an IOE. It is Team Sensory Assault number 74 with their money.
We put the cage in that thing almost 10 years ago before I had kids.
Most entertaining, fun party type thing is the Halloween meets gasoline. And this team, they came themed up yesterday and today. If I tell you what it is, you'll know who it is already. But their car did not survive the entire weekend. But you know what? They were still in theme, and they still came and bribed the judges heavily with lunch today, even though they didn't even have a car. And they've always had a good theme. They've always had a very lemony car. You know, this isn't a Miata. This isn't an E46. This is a 2001 Chevrolet Lumina. Hailing from the second or third best city in Texas, Dallas, Texas. Number 214 Shopaholics.
Halloween Meets Gasoline Trophy went to the Shopaholics and their Whataburger theme, by which I mean they had Whataburger costumes, and most importantly, they brought us, the staff, Whataburgers all weekend long, even after their car crapped out. That was pretty great.
The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Turns out to win an HMG, all you gotta do is just be really dedicated to your theme and pass a health inspection.
Eyewitness News with the first restaurant in all of Houston to pass the health inspection. Sir, tell us about your vehicle.
It's a real clean restaurant. I don't know what to do with my hands.
He doesn't know what to do with his hands. It's a clean restaurant. Congratulations on putting together such a fine specimen.